What do you think about biscuit crime?
I think it's naive to think that it doesn't go on. You know, it exists out there. People just pretend it doesn't, they ignore it, but the facts are out there. You know, it's happening every day. Depends where you live, really. I mean, I was brought up in an environment where, you know, biscuits were always sort of like readily available, and obviously it gets a bit harder nowadays with, you know, the biscuit police and everybody else. But you know, if you want a biscuit bad enough, you can go out there and you can find a biscuit. And it's, you know, what can I say? It's ruined my life for just having, you know, stronger and better for it, and realise that biscuits were never the answer.
Well, I love biscuits, to be honest, me. You know, I didn't realise there was a crime on biscuits.
It's just one of those things you get sucked into, isn't it? You know, when I was younger, somebody offered me a digestive and I just had it, and before you know it, you're onto the shortbreads and the chocolate biscuits. And then there's no way back.
Kids out there, you know, biscuits just aren't the answer. You know, there are other things, there's fruit, there's drugs, beer, but just stay away from the biscuits, kids, because, you know, it's easy, you just get started with someone offers you, you know, you're at a party and someone will offer you a cheese niblet or something, and then you get onto cheese straws, and then you're going like custard creams. Before you know it, you know, you're on bourbon creams and you're sat in a room, dark room on your own, and you know, you're on hobnobs, chocolate hobnobs, and there's just no way back, really.
Well, we're in the lab at the moment testing biscuits. How effective are these biscuits?
Well, it depends what you want to achieve at the end of the day. I mean, these are basic. I've got the two ends of the range really. You've got, you know, starting with tucks. And just open these up. Be very careful to open these up. This is a Class C biscuit. It is, you know, it's a cheese-based biscuit. It's very dry and usually taken with a bit of a drink. But you know, you take 2 or 3 of those biscuits and just start the rocky road really. And then moving up to something that's probably a little bit more serious biscuit. This, we actually can't open these in the laboratory, just because we don't want anyone getting covered in them or anything. So, you know, so that's the Golden Crunch creams really.
After 2.5 weeks of spying, we decide to interview a man that seems to have been smuggling biscuits to small children.
Yeah, I get his biscuits to you, no problem. What? Hobnobs? Hobnobs, yeah, no worries, mate.
Do you have any comments? We hear you've been smuggling biscuits to small children. Do you have any comments on that?
What are you doing? Who are you?
Do you have any comments about smuggling biscuits to young children?
Get off my property, I've got no comment. Who are you?
We'd like you to comment, please. You're a biscuit baron. No, we want you to...
Get away!
As you can see, we're unable to get a comment out of Biscuit Lord Tracy. But of course now we see where he lives and see what peddling biscuits to young school children has brought him to. And we'll try and get an interview with him later today.
This is Leslie. She's in. We're here at the Rivita Rehab Centre. Leslie, I can see you think it's funny and you know you're struggling with it, but you've actually taken biscuits, haven't you? You've eaten biscuits. Do you want to tell us about the biscuits you've eaten?
Well, digestives are my favourite biscuits, and Jammy Dodgers.
Tell us about an experience you've had on Jammy Dodgers.
Great. Can't get better than a packet of Jammy Dodgers. You know, they've put me into this place because I ate a whole pack of Jammy Dodgers once, but you know, I don't see the problem with that.
How does it make you feel when you eat the Jammy Dodgers?
Great, brilliant.
But what about afterwards when you finish the packet?
Well, I feel a bit guilty really, but you know, you just wait for the next packet of Jammy Dodgers to come along.
How does it affect your social life, your friends and your family, the fact you're always eating Jammy Dodgers?
Well, a lot of my friends eat Jammy Dodgers as well, so...
So what you're saying is that hanging around other biscuit eaters doesn't help? You need to stop it?
I think that's why they put me in here, to sort me out.
And how is that going?
I've only been in 20 minutes, so I'm alright at the minute.
And when was the last time you ate a biscuit?
20 minutes ago.
So at the moment you're still on a bit of a biscuit high?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the biscuit?
Jammy Dodgers.
Alright, so you're on a bit of a raspberry
Had a couple of custard creams as well though.
Alright, so you've been mixing your biscuits?
Yeah.
Is that some sort of lethal cocktail when you mix up biscuits? Do you get a bigger high from mixing up biscuits?
Yeah.
So are you still on the high now?
No, fine.
But it's
I
gonna.
don't think there's a problem with eating biscuits though.
So would you say you're in denial then?
No.
Do you not see that there's a biscuit problem in this country?
Not really. But I'm sure someone will tell me differently now that I'm in here, so maybe one day.
Well, we finally managed to get the Biscuit Baron to come out and talk to us, and we thank him for that. But could we just ask you, how does it feel? How does it affect you being a Biscuit Baron?
Well, you know, the thing is, people always sort of give us a bad rap, you know, but at the end of the day, if people didn't buy biscuits, I won't sell them. You know, it's a market force, isn't it? Supply and demand at the end of the day. Yeah, I've got a nice house and, you know, nice car and everything, and, you know, to be honest with you, yeah, I've got that because of other people's greed, really. Not people can't say it's because of my greed, you know, but I don't eat biscuits. I mean, you know, I've got biscuits, but I don't touch them. You know, that's number one rule for me. I just sell them to other people who want them. I mean, I'm just filling the gap, really. If I wasn't selling biscuits, somebody else would. And at the end of the day, you know, I don't sell a lot of biscuits. People give me a hard time because I sell biscuits. You know, that's half a packet of tuck. Yeah, that's about, you know, that's 100 grams of tuck, and that costs you on the street anywhere from 13 to 19 pence. But you know, I don't take them myself, and if I wasn't selling them to somebody, then somebody else would be selling them, you know what I mean? So I don't see why it's that I always get the bad rap. So here we are in the room of someone we suspect of eating biscuits. Can we just ask you what that is you're eating, please, sir? What is that you're eating? I think the work we do here is very important. You know, we're analysing the specimens that are coming off the street that the biscuit police are bringing into us, and we're basically collecting it as evidence, carrying out forensic tests of the biscuits to find out, you know, exactly what they're made of.
What's that on the side of your face?
Nothing.
Here we are in the Rybita Rehab Centre, and we can see some of our occupants recovering from the biscuit trolls. Let's just see some of them now.
In fact, the young man we're going to see today started life quite normally.
And just ended. It's just ended horribly. Just take a look.
Whoa, what's this, man? What are you doing?
We're doing a
What are you
film
doing?
of how biscuits are illegal, kind of.
No, biscuit!
Now remember, don't do biscuits! It may cost you your life.
I saw you there, just standing there, and I thought I was all